Hey everybody, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. My stand is a bit wobbly today. I don't know how to make it stand. Okay, now it's good. So, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So, let's see what kind of message do we have for you guys today. Please allow me to tap into your energy and be ready to receive your message. Okay, let's see. Let's first see for who this message is for. So the very first card that I got here is the King of Swords. So this message is for somebody who has been in the energy of making a certain decision right now. You are in the energy of like fight or flight. Okay, either you want to get into that thing and take charge, or you want to completely ignore that thing, project, or whatever it is, and move forward in life with some other plans. You know what you want to do, how to take control of this thing, but one thing which you do not know is which direction to move in right now. Maybe you're presented with a lot of options. Maybe you are just a moment. Maybe you are presented with many options right now, or maybe somebody's asking you to take a certain decision, so you do not want to make a wrong decision. This is the kind of energy that I'm seeing in the cards right now. There is a lot of confusion, but at the same time there is a certain kind of clarity in your mind regarding both the parts. Okay, I know this is very confusing, but what I mean to say here is that you have these two parts. Okay, if you take this path, what are the pros and cons? If you take this path, what are the pros and cons? You know it all, but you are still a little afraid of making a wrong decision, or making a decision that is going to affect you in a negative manner. Okay, so that's what it is. If you can relate to this, then this is definitely your reading. Let's look at more cards. What is it that you're so scared of? What are the core feelings that are the core problem that are making you so confused right now? What are you so afraid of? Okay, seems like whatever the issue that is with you right now, okay, whatever thing this is that you're very confused about taking the decision about, seems like this thing is something that you really really cherished in the past. This looks like past energy, this looks like the future energy, and this is the present right now. I feel like in the past, whatever this thing is that you're most worried about, it feels like you are revisiting it again. Okay, this seems like an energy that you're going towards again in order to give it like another try. That's what I feel here from the cards. Okay, so whatever this thing is, it was something that was really close to you, something that you loved doing, or something that meant a lot for you in the past. And maybe whatever this thing was, it left you in cold, or it stopped benefiting you, or it stopped doing good for you in the past, so you had to really walk off from this energy or thing. Okay, you really had to leave it in the cold, even though that was all you wanted, even though it was something that could solve each and every problem that you had, even though it was something that you really really wanted, that would make you feel comfortable at home. But you still took a step where you kind of left it, you left your comfort zone, because you wanted to do better in life, right? So That was a very level headed decision by you, and it takes a lot of courage to take such a decision. Now, I see that right now you are in control. You have tamed your inner lion, okay? The lion was scared. You are a lion. Your soul is of a lion, okay? You know how strong a lion is, okay? Nobody would mess with it. But it was scared due to some reason. For some reason, it was at the back foot, is what I see. Okay, my stand, God. Anyways, it was at the back foot, is what I'm saying. Okay, it was not actively participating. It was there somewhere inside of you. The strength was there somewhere inside of you. You are not a weak person. You're actually a very strong person. But my stand. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it stable. Maybe you also did try to keep it stable, but then the circumstances were just out of your. Just a moment. Yes. So, still, the circumstances were just out of your control, so you had to take the best decision for yourself, and even if it was like leaving your comfort zone. But right now, in your present energy, you are prepared for everything, the worst, the best, the surprising. You are ready with whatever god like throws towards you, is what I see here. All right, so this is your present energy, and this is your future energy. You want you want abundance for yourself. You want completeness. You want wholeness. You want everything great for yourself. You want to build a life that is free of noise, that is free of drama, the life which fulfills you in every way. Maybe you're somebody who wants to have a family, have community, or somebody of a very traditional mindset and want things according to that, or somebody who simply desires a family, somebody who simply desires security of a family, love of a family. Maybe you did not have it really that well in past, or in your childhood, or the family that you come from, maybe the family which did not love you in the way you wanted to be loved. Maybe you also had like a difficult past, so you do not want to take chances on that. You want to do the right thing. So the fear, the very question that we asked in the beginning was like, what is it that uh, what is it that is like making you a little hesitant to decide where to go, and what is it that is causing the confusion? So it is actually the fear of not having it right again, the fear of going through the same things. Even though you went through them, you got up, you learned your lessons, you do not want to go through the same things again, because that would be like you failed a lesson, right? That would be like this did happen to you, but you still did not learn. So you do not want that, is what I see here. Okay. Okay, so what is it that you should be doing in this situation? Yeah, what is it that you should be doing in this situation? Okay. So, my God, do you look at how many eights you are getting? You are in the energy of Shani, which is number 8. Okay, Saturn. And Shani is a very harsh teacher. So, your past life has been a very harsh teacher to you up until now. And now it is the time for abundance. Now it is the time for you to get what you sow. okay, to reap what you sow. So it is time for the karma to come back to you, whether it is positive, negative, what it is. I really feel that it is kind of positive karma, and it is returning tenfolds to you. Okay, that is the genuine, like, general energy of the collective right now, because I keep getting the judgment card. So a lot of people are right now going to receive their karma this year, because it's also the year of number 10, which is completion and new beginnings. Okay, the people, the situations which are not serving you are meant to leave your life, and the new things will enter which better align with where you're going and your values. All right, so I feel like you're still viewing the present, the opportunities that are coming towards you, with the same lens of the past. Okay, you need to see things from your present version, which has grown through everything. Just because the past has been very negative, very harsh, okay, very tough, doesn't mean that everything in your life has to be tough or harsh or negative. Okay, you are wiser now, you are learned now, you're not a student, you're almost a teacher right now. And as a teacher, you need to have faith in what you have learned throughout these years or that time period. So you are the one who is stopping yourself from reaching the happiness that you want. You are the one who is in control and who have it in their hands to decide what makes you happy. Okay, so whatever makes you happy should be your decision. It shouldn't be based on fear. It shouldn't be based on what is going to happen tomorrow or what happened in the past. It should be based on your spirit right now in this very moment. Ask yourself, what is it that will make you happy right now? You don't have to think far in the future, because you cannot predict future. It can change in any given circumstances. Okay, based on your what you say, actions. All right, so there is something that you're putting on yourself. Okay, these chains, you being trapped, this is done by you, this is done by your thoughts. You have made this jail or this fence around you with your own thoughts. You need to break free from that. Okay, again, here you see, this person have all of this person have many different things to feel happy about, to feel fulfilled, but they're still focusing on that one missing cup. And just because of that, they're leaving something which can make them happy for life. Okay, so yeah, take your decision based on this. Now we are going to look for guidance. Okay, yeah, for guidance, let's see what guidance do we have for you guys here, and then we're just going to wrap this up. Okay, I think I'm not going to see more cards, because okay, let me see what's, yeah, we have the Hanged Man and we have 5 of Wands. So there is this energy that I feel, you comparing yourself to people around you, you comparing your life to people around you. Maybe you're comparing your situation to somebody else's situation which is similar to yours, in order to make it easier for you to take a decision. All of it is just human to do. Okay, all of it is human to do. But the thing is that we all have our own individual journeys. Because somebody else took that decision doesn't mean you should too, because it would lead into a different direction, maybe the direction they wanted to go. But you ask yourself, what direction do you want to go? And for that, you have to focus on yourself solely. Your soul will tell you, your soul will speak to you what really you want. The overthinking is taking your good night's sleep. Okay, it is metaphorical. What it means, the overthinking is taking your peace away from you. The overthinking is leading you into the darkness that that you've already left behind, or you are in the process of leaving behind. And you do not have to be the slave to overthinking your entire life. Overthinking is good, it is something that saves us from trouble. But when it starts taking over your life, it becomes a disease, and that shouldn't happen. So, again, everything looks great. See, you were sleeping. It is again in metaphorical sense. You, just a moment. Yeah. You were sleeping, okay? You were having great fun. You know that if you take this decision, it is going to make you happy, it is going to feel fulfilled, and all of that, all of the good things. But again, a lot of overthinking, a lot of, maybe you isolate yourself a lot. Maybe you do not like taking, what you say, opinions of others. And that is not a bad thing. I do that too all the time because I feel like that reduces the noise. Okay, so you're not doing the wrong thing. Um, but that is also affecting you in a way that you are in this loop where you keep going back to the same thing, reaching the same conclusions, again going to the same thing. So it is going on in a loop. The overthinking is going on in a loop, and you need to get out of it. Okay, you need to get out of it. And because I keep trying to put these cards in a straight line, trying to achieve some sort of perfection here, I feel like you are also a perfectionist. You want your life to be perfect. Not a bad thing again, but sometimes we lose on opportunities which could be worked on with time, and they would eventually become perfect as you wanted. Perfection is actually a myth. Okay, there is nothing like perfection in this world. Perfection is what you desire. Okay, uh, for some people this card may look perfect, for others this may look perfect. Okay, let me let me I just got confused myself. Yeah, so I was saying perfection is a myth. Okay, for some people this card may look perfect, for others this card may look perfect. So every person in this world have a different meaning of perfection, is what I meant to say. Okay, so whatever you set your mind on, whatever you're willing to work on, with time it becomes perfect for you. Okay, it becomes custom made for you. It becomes something that makes you happy, that makes you feel fulfilled. So the last piece of advice from your guide or the universe is that you need to be in your emperor era. You need to be in your emperor energy. Think about an emperor. How do they move? How do they work? They know what they want. They are wise. They lead from their experience. They lead from what they learned. They know that they are in charge of their life, of their kingdom, and they protect themselves, but they still take a step forward in what they want or what needs to be done. They do not run away from anything. Okay, they do not run away from anything. They face their fears, they take action, and they know that even if they take action and things go wrong, they still have it under control because they are learned. They are wearing this armor. You have that armor in you, you have your strength, and they move forward with faith. Okay, so this is the kind of energy that you need to be right now in your life. Okay, so that was your message, my dear viewers, and I hope that I could take away some confusion from you right now with this reading, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye bye and take care.